All right, so what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Funyanna Live, and today I am celebrating my 3rd year anniversary with this page. Let me first thank all of you for being a part of my life and, of course, being supportive and purchasing my brand, Louisiana High. And that's why we're here today. We're just going to talk about some things that I did along this journey when I initially started the page. So my whole goal was to motivate, to encourage, to inspire you guys, and to mentor a few people and talk about life experiences. And from what I gather with everything that y'all been sharing, I think everybody kind of loves me. Wouldn't you say so? I mean, I love my own self.
Yeah, it's a fun show that a lot of people are excited to see whenever that day comes that you appear on their screen. So
that's right. That's right. So today I wanted to let you know, if you wanted to purchase my Louisiana hot tea, because y'all know I'm always on here talking about the hotness, the saltiness, and the spiciness when it comes to my brand. You can do that at www.afrocentrics.com. It's also good to see all of you all that just jumped on real quick. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we're going to have a Black History moment real quick. my husband sent me an inbox, and he was sharing with me about Lucy Harris. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her, but she was the very first Black woman to be drafted by the NBA New Orleans Jazz. A few people reached out and decided to do a documentary for her. Well, needless to say, she passed away on today.
Wow.
I know, right? So what I wanted to say to that is this: give people their flowers before they pass away, because time is not always on our sides. If it's somebody you want to call, if it's somebody you know, especially when you think about somebody, you ever had that moment when you say, oh, girl, I just thought about you. Even though you told them that, it'll be a good thing just to pick up the phone and say, girl, hey, you had crossed my mind. Or even if they've crossed your mind, you want to pray for them. But just never, ever let time get away that you didn't get the opportunity to say either I'm sorry or I forgave you, or how much, you inspired me to do a thing like you always do to me. You guys always do that to me. Like I got a call on yesterday. I had to talk to someone, a girlfriend in Mississippi. She's probably tuning in right now. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see who's watching, but I am going to get up before the end of this segment. I'm going to make sure I call all your names out because y'all have been such a blessing to me. Darrell, what is it that you wanted to say? Now, let me tell you something. Darrell and I was talking about bucket lists. But that bucket list basically had to do with some things that he didn't get an opportunity to do.
Right. I mean, sometimes we think that we got such a busy schedule. We won't even take small trips. We won't even take small weekend getaways. But if you have something that you want to do, a desire that means a lot to you,
right? I
mean, take that opportunity to figure out a schedule and get it done. I mean, and don't put it off. Some people say, well, when I retire,
oh, don't use that
I'm going to travel around the world.
Right.
Well, you have to do that in between small moments throughout your life, because tomorrow's not promised, next month is not promised, and retirement is not promised. So if you're able to rearrange your schedule, rearrange your life, and make it happen. It can be just something simple as just going over to Mississippi, or just riding over to Texas, or going over to Memphis. I mean, start off small trips, but make it happen. It's your life, and it's for you. So make it happen. You owe it to yourself.
That's
because when it's over, it's practically over.
Baby, there's nothing you can do about it.
No, not at all. I mean, I know a lot of people, they sit around and say, baby, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have called this person and told them how I felt about them, or just would have just put it all behind me. But they never got an opportunity to do it because either one or the other is no longer here anymore.
And sometimes it's just a fear factor.
Yeah, it is, and a lot of times it is fear, because, I mean, I have fear factors about some things. Some people are afraid they're going to be rejected. Well, if I do call, I mean, are they going to take my call?
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, especially when you've hurt someone.
Right, definitely.
Right.
But you just have to pray about it and just make the call. And then you know that you've done your part. You took that step. I mean, you cleared your heart.
That's right.
So it's on them, But don't let somebody else stop you from living your life and doing the right thing because you may think that they may not like it. Just do it,
Right. So basically live without regret. Just live without regret. If it's something that you want to do, do it. Time is not on our side. And time waits on no man, no female, no child.
Right. Exactly.
So if it's something that you feel in your spirit that you would like to do, or something that's been brewing for many years, and even me at 45 years old, I didn't expect to be doing what I am doing today. Several people have walked up to me and was like, girl, why aren't you on television? You know, why don't you have your own TV show? And I was like, now, when I was growing up, we watched PBS, you know, NBC, KTV. I mean, just all the different networks that are out there, HBO,
Exactly.
you know, Cinemax. And I'm looking at people on television because this is where I wanted to be. And here I am now. It was like, why am I waiting for somebody else to put me on when I could just put myself on?
Exactly.
I mean, so I'm open to discussion. You know, I want people, if anybody wants to come out, you know, and be on my show, Funyanna Live, you're more than welcome to come. And I'm not charging you guys. You know, I got a nice platform here.
Right.
But I wouldn't have it had it not been for you guys sharing my content, you know, telling other people about the page, people that I have never even met before are reaching out to me, especially for my tea, you know, because I do have it. And if you need it, I'm going to make sure I post that in a link too, because we're still losing weight this year. That's for all the people that picked up I call it the pandemic weight. We going to help you get all that off this year. Ain't that right there?
You got
That's
it,
why
man,
we
I
dance.
tell you.
How many times we dance a week?
Wow, at least 3 times a week.
Yeah, we dance about 3 times a week because it's the cardio.
Yeah, and I think she goes to the gym on top of that.
Yeah, I do.
And I go bike riding on top of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because he just rode his bike before the storm came. I was like, Darrell, were you really in the rain?
Yeah.
But don't use any excuses this year. Basically,
Right.
that's what we're saying.
Yeah.
So did you want to say anything else? Because we
Well-
wasn't going to be before you guys long at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, I always want to tell people you don't have to wait on somebody else to validate what you can do. You can take the initiative and do it yourself. I mean, a lot of times you have to be the one to put yourself in a position to make yourself exciting, make your life exciting.
Right.
Because somebody else may not do it for you.
That's
so
right.
you can do it. I mean, you have that opportunity. You have that right. You owe it to yourself. You know, I mean, you just have to get out there and just make it happen and have that faith and not be scared. And I can't say that, you know, fear is not going to play a role in it. Yeah,
Because
we
it
are
does.
going to have fear, but some way or another, you just got to get up and just try it. You know, and you know, if you fail, you fail, but get up and try it again. Just keep going because the clock keeps ticking. Just remember that. It ticks away all day long. It never stops. It doesn't give you a timeout. You know,
No,
you go
it
to a football
doesn't.
game, a basketball game, you get a timeout. You can call timeout. But in life,
Not on life.
the clock just keeps
Keep
rolling.
going and going and going.
And your biggest fan is going to be you. You have
Say
to learn
that
to
one more
encourage
time.
yourself.
That's right. You got to look out for yourself too.
If you see somebody you want to ask them something, just ask. You know, you may want to rehearse in your mind the appropriate and the respectful way to do it, but get it out of your system.
Right.
That way it becomes the past. You've done it, and you did it today. You may not see that person again. You know,
may
I
never
see
learn.
people all the time say, I wonder where she get that from. I wonder where you get that from. Go ask. I ain't going over there.
You know everybody's not approachable these days.
Well, I know it. That's when you have to rehearse in your
Yeah.
mind and
Yeah.
just take. It's gonna be a risk.
Right.
You know, everything
And
that
everything,
you do, it's
it
gonna
is
be a
a
risk.
risk. You ain't
if
lying.
you're not willing to take that risk,
Right.
you may never know, or you may never become successful. It's gonna be your own fault.
And speaking of success, Rick,
I always tell people you got to go through all the no's to get to the yeses.
come on with it. My parable speaking.
You
buddy.
do, if you think about it. You know, the first person that tell you no, you can't give up because there's a yes in line waiting.
And that yes may come 15, 20 years later.
Yeah.
But just don't stop.
Right, you
That's
don't
the
give
thing.
up.
You don't
know?
stop. You don't give up.
You know, some people go home and say, I'm not going anymore. Why? Because nobody likes me.
Or
Nobody-
I'm not dating.
Right.
They got that bad. This one right,
Right.
here. I'm not going to
Yeah.
date anymore because basically a lot of people are not dating anymore because they feel like somebody hurt them.
Right.
And then
Exactly.
they look at the same man, at the new man and think that he's going to do the same thing that the old man did to
Right.
you.
Exactly.
But then you don't even give him an opportunity.
Right. You got to start all over again, you know. And
And it ain't nothing wrong with starting over.
No,
Ask me
not
how
at
I know.
all.
Ask me how I know.
Exactly. You know, just don't be in a rush when you start all over.
That's
Take
right.
your time. You
That's
know?
right. Baby, you
Yeah.
got something you want to say? Other than, y'all, you see this Louisiana hot tea? Let's get back over here. This right here was made by my husband. These right here are made by me. This one that your boy got on, made by me. So let me tell you, before we get to the end of this segment, if you're going to Mardi Gras, you need to be wearing Louisiana hot. There's no reason, by any means necessary, that everybody in Louisiana should not be rocking my brand. And I said it. Because if you can rock Gucci, what's another name? Prada. Dooney and Burke.
Oh, wow.
MK. Jabot jeans back in the day that we used to wear. Them chick jeans my mama know she used to look good in. Then that means you can rock Louisiana High. I need y'all to get your tees today. Don't wait till tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's a promise.
That's right.
Hey.
Say it one more
and
time.
I'll tell you, I love wearing my Louisiana High shirt because when I
attention.
drive over to Mississippi, everybody want to know about Louisiana
That
High.
part. That part.
You know, it's a good networking. Everybody wants to. I said, give me your phone number. I mean, I want to be your friend. You know, so it's a lot comes with it.
And it gets a lot of attention,
yeah, it's a lot
ladies.
of fun. Yeah. It's
gets
got
a lot of
name,
attention.
you know. And we're in Louisiana, and everybody knows it's just hot here in the summertime. So hey.
You know what? And I need to say this. It just came to me. Now y'all realize that my song, the views are at nearly 255,000 views. I want to make this song what, y'all? The anthem.
Yeah.
The anthem of Louisiana.
Yeah.
Why not? The way that you can help me do that, you need to tag and share the Louisiana Hot video that is pinned to the top of my page, Funyanna Live. Who's going to do that for me? Can you give me a thumbs up if you're going to do that for me? That's all you got to do. You ain't got to. Sharing is supporting me.
Yeah.
Is anybody going to do that for me today?
What they say, sharing is caring?
It is.
It really
so if you
is.
care for your girl,
right.
I need you to share Louisiana Hot.
And
Mardi Gras is right around the corner. And I want everybody down there in New Orleans rocking the brand. Because are we going? Are we going down there?
I don't know.
You don't know? You're not sure?
Who knows? It might be a surprise.
No, but what I do want to say is to tag on to what Darrell said about taking your time and about time. And you listen and you learn from everybody. And I'm going to tell you, I learned about time from a 19-year-old. You know, I had somewhere to go. He was riding with me. And really, I had 30 minutes to be there, and I had 60 miles to go. And I'm riding, I'm speeding. I said, man, I got to make it. I got to make it. He said, you ain't going to make it. I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to make it. He said, nah. He said, you ain't going to make it. He said, man, I've been trying to beat time for years. You can't beat time.
Wow.
And that woke me up.
Yeah.
And I said,
cannot
that's what I'm
beat
saying.
time.
So take it. So time is very valuable.
It is.
Take your time and doing whatever you're doing. But time, as he said, waits for no man. So you got to keep on moving, keep on striving, keep on going where you're going.
Yeah, just do the best you can. I mean, that's all we really expect, you to be genuine and sincere and just do your best. You may not win at everything you do, but when a person knows that you've done your best, that's all they can expect, and they can respect that.
That's right. So hopefully next week, you think, since we are, you know, approaching Black History Month,
exactly,
we probably need to come on with a historical moment for right here locally.
Yeah, and because you got some people that have some things, you know, that are coming along that they need to be recognized about.
That's
that
right.
they've done, you know.
Yeah.
And we don't need to wait till they get 90 years old until they pass away.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean,
let's not wait anymore to celebrate people that we know are making a difference in our local communities. Can we do that? I think we can.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, that's what we're going to start doing. We'll get with some people.
Yeah, you help us, we help you.
That's right. All right, y'all be blessed. I hope y'all enjoyed this segment. Thank you so much for celebrating my 3rd anniversary on Funyanna Live. Let's scroll to those names because I did say I was going to call them out.
And one thing that I like to tell people is that I love each and every one of you guys, but most of all, love yourself.
Okay, so look at my auntie. Hey, Jen. Okay, so we have Hinterica that's watching. Hey, Barbie. Oh, you right, Kamika. Derek Amphy, Jill Wiley. Rick, I can barely see all those names. So y'all be blessed. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now. Did you get it, baby? You pressing the wrong button. I missed that button.
You don't want us to go away, huh?
Oh my God, it's the bottom button, baby.
Man, I can't see that.